What's up, everybody? Here's another episode and update on the grit. We are going in halfway through round 3, but I want to give some big shout outs in round 2. They deserve it. On the roofing side, we had one of our biggest scores so far with BLR, Eagles out there freaking in. Where are they? In Kentucky, coming in. It's unbelievable to see what some of these teams are doing. 61 points. Obviously, going in week 1, hitting it hard, getting some closed deals coming in week 2. What you're going to see is if you don't get your contingencies signed and you're in roofing, then all of a sudden you're going to lose that pipeline. And so best suggestion in the roofing is make sure not just to focus on closed deals, but keep contingencies going, because you're going to have these mountains and valleys instead of keeping this high rate of selling. So awesome job beating out Lifetime Demons to 61-9. Another one, HR's worst nightmare. 45 points. Like, these guys are killing it. And then, another big team, like Lifetime has an A team. I was out there last week in Ohio meeting with some of their key players, and they have some sharp studs. So I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys thrown down big time. Lifetime, Armageddon, and beating out Simplicity Roofing, which was one of the teams that I was like, David's coming in strong with 19, but man, Lifetime, what a strong fight. So Hard Agrees coming in 26 points, beating out the Cake Boys Mafia with 0. Another big one was the Italian Stallions. Big shout out to these guys. 29-3, beating out Lifetime Apollo. Lifetime's got some good teams. Like, Lifetime came in at 7 and 3 and 9 and 11. A Lifetime Poseidon beat out Northgate Knockers 11-4. Northgate Knockers last week, the week before that, had a killer week. So it's interesting to see them come out the gate swinging with 45 and then drop down just to get beat by Lifetime. So that's a big loss there. Shingle Sharks beating out no regrets 9-3. You got Lifetime Zeus 7-1 beating out Martinez Worldwide, and Big Money BLR 19-10 beating out Fire. So awesome job, teams and roofing. The matchups, if you haven't seen your matchup today, this week's got some strong matchups. And if you're in roofing, again, we got a couple more rounds of seeding before we move into the playoffs. Now moving into solar, check these matchups out. And we had some interesting people in solar. Like, we hounded you guys last time and said, hey, get your scores in. So I'm calling out Miguel, Wilches, and Sunbright out in Florida. These guys haven't submitted their scores, and so that's going to hurt them. And if they don't submit their scores, we're definitely going to give them the boot. So this is our final round of seeding. What we're going to do is we're actually shrinking the playoffs to where a lot of these teams won't be making the playoffs for not submitting scores and for not winning. So we want to make it more and more competitive, more and more condensed. So moving in, we had Elites 6-1 beating out Sliding in the DMs. P&G's Most Wanted 5-0 beating out Solar Savages. Solar Savages, come on, guys. I know you guys got more in you. Payment Racers 6 points. Lance and Tommy 4. Eminem 4. Gold Diggers 13 deals. That's impressive. 13 deals beating out Solar Genesis to 0. Solar Kittens 6 deals. 6 is a good number. Like, I think if you're consistently throwing in the high 7, 8, you're gonna play pretty consistent. I think it's when you're getting into double digits, those are gonna be the winners. And I think during the finals, you're gonna see some 20 weeks pushing potentially. So we'll see. So some strong matchups this week in solar. Make sure to see who you're playing right now. And then some of the other big highlights from last week, we had an 18 week, like huge by the Tortilla Closers. Just seeing these guys throwing down on the elite. They're part of our elite mastermind and just coming in strong. Like, I got to give these guys a shout out. So Magnum Wagers also 13-9 beating out Summit. Summit coming in with 9. That's a strong score. You just played a strong team. So know who the strong teams are. And when you're going up against them, you better bring in your setters, bring in your all hands on deck. Sunwalkers 5-0 beating out Team Now. Another strong matchup was Joy Misty with SX Unity 6-4 beating the breaking standard. So really good matchup right there. Switch Solar coming in with 5, beating out Simplicity. So some strong matchups. Super proud of you guys for going out there hard. Again, big shout out to an 18-week. Super excited to see where people are at this round. We've already got the Solar Bad Boys with a deal this week. We've got a couple of you guys already have submitted deals. So if you haven't submitted your deals, stay tuned. Pay attention to the challenge website. Pay attention to our website. That's where we're updating scores regularly. As you submit them daily, we're trying to update those as daily as we can so you guys can kind of see the updated scores. But again, Solar, this is your last round of actual season, and then we're whittling it down to some finalists and moving into the finals. So super proud of you guys. Let's keep it up this week. Keep it up. Keep it going. This is your update on the streets with the Grit Tournament.